Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragonheart Crafts. So I'm going to give you a quick update on what the craft room is looking like today. I'm also going to do like a small little craft haul with you guys too, and then just kind of discuss a few other things with you guys. So let me get this camera turned around and I'll show you what you got. Okay guys, so here's the hallway. I don't know if I showed you in the previous video, but this hallway had a whole bunch of stuff in it, but now it's pretty well cleared out. And then we're just going to walk down to the craft room. So, but this is what we've got so far. My friend Dustin and I got this desk in out of the bedroom. My little spare table. I've gotten 3 out of my 4 bookcases brought in here. And then I've got my little cube unit in here and kind of set up some. As you can see, I'm still sorting through a bunch of stuff right now. And then I've got a little mannequin in there. It's not a body, it's just a mannequin. And then I've got some of my washi tape up there. I also just recently cleared off that shelf in the closet. I'm going to sort out those little drawer sets up there to try and get some room made. So, and I've got some of my my perler beads in there and up there, and my little units in the corner there. I got a couple of canvas bags hiding back in there. Most of my books here, and a few here, and then the mess I gotta go through later. And then the top of the desk I've got to clear off. So, a couple other things. So, but this is what the craft room is looking like right now. And I'll try not to make too many of you motion sick. So, now I'm going to explain what I'm planning on doing about some stuff here in this opposite corner. So, I have a filing cabinet. It's this little short black 2-drawer filing cabinet. But I'm thinking about taking this desk and doing a quarter turn on it so the long ways is underneath of this window here. And then I'm thinking about putting a secondary table, like a small table along here, and putting my little filing cabinet right in here. I'm going to have another 3-drawer unit that's in my storage unit right now that's going to go on top of that, and then I'm going to probably have my printer on there. Now, my friend Dustin is going to help me figure out how to plan, like, where I'm going to put all my power cords and stuff, because he says there's a couple of outlets in this room that don't work very well. So, we're going to have to see what happens with that. But, so, this is basically what the room is looking like so far. And I'm still working on it, so it's just going to take me a little bit of time to get everything all taken care of. I've got these four drawers right here, and one's hiding behind some stuff. But, I'm going to be able to use those for some things. I might use a couple of them for my Cricut mats, until I can get a spot made for my Cricut machine. But there's 2 drawers over there that I can't get to because 1, they're broken and unusable, and 2, I've got a bookcase in front of them. So, let me get this camera turned around, and here in a few minutes we will go ahead and do the small craft haul. See you in a few, guys. Okay guys, so now we're going to go ahead and go through with the haul video. Excuse me, it was a short trip, so I only got a chance to go into Joann's for about like an hour. So went to Rock Springs this past Saturday with my friend Dustin, and we went and took a look through the Joann fabrics there, and they've been doing some rearranging, so trying to find some stuff's been a little hard lately. But I did get a few things, and they had a lot of stuff on ad that I didn't get a chance to really take a look at because we were on kind of a time schedule at the time. So, but one of the areas I went into for a short minute was the scrapbooking section, which has got a lot of the paper packs, clear stamps, you know, stuff for scrapbooking or stamping, card making. It's close to where all the Cricut supplies are in this particular Joann Fabrics. But the only thing that I could find that I really liked was this set of Leah Griffith clear stamps from Fiskars. And I'm going to show you what they look like on a printed white background. So this is what the stamps would look like if you'd stamped them on something. And then this is the clear stamps itself. The only one I really liked, and it's one I also don't have, so I just went ahead and grabbed one of these. So, got one of those, and then we had gone through the jewelry section, and I had picked up some stuff for the steampunk project I'm going to be making for my gaming friend, who's actually going to be helping me make this project. So, I got some stuff for that, and then I've got a cousin in California who, growing up, I remember her loving going to the beach and going surfing with her friends, and so I got some stuff to try and put on the armband I'm supposed to be making for her. So I got some stuff for that, the steampunk project. I'm still waiting to place an order for Fire Mountain to get some more seed bead colors that I don't have. But I'm also hoping that will work out for both the steampunk project and the beach surfing, maybe sea life project for my cousin, along with a couple other projects that I mentioned to you guys a while back that I'm planning on doing. So, but for the steampunk project, my friend Dustin had given me some ideas about maybe putting some like keys on the project, so he helped me pick out some cool stuff. So here's a bunch of different little key charms on there. So there's like 8 keys on this pack, and they were having, if I recall right, on the sale, they were having a sale on the Hildy and Joe strung beads. I can't remember what the sale was, and I don't have my coupons on me right next to me, but it was for their strung beads, I believe, not for their charms. It was for their strung beads. I also picked up a strand of these little antique style studs kind of things. Let's see if I can't use these on that steampunk project as like kind of a little dangly or something. Let me see how well these work. And they're like they have what looks like a gunmetal, antique bronze, and antique copper colors on them. They feel like plastic, but they sound like metal. So, but we'll see how these work on the project. He had also pointed out this like antique bronze, kind of looks like it's flat wire that's been bent into loops on either end and then wrapped in the center. So, and it's a double strand. Or actually, it's a single strand, they just bent it in half. So, but I got one of these. Not sure exactly how I'm going to use these. But maybe I'll get some ideas when I get ready to work on the project. So we'll see how that goes. Also in that same general area for that section is I had found these like Native American style eagles. They're like the totems, the totem birds, or the I want to say, I'm probably gonna get this wrong. I can't recall what it would be in the Native American culture, but I want to say this was like their firebird or spirit bird. I can't remember exactly what it is in the Native American culture, but I got this string for my adopted dad, California, for his bracelet that he wanted me to make, his little cuff bracelet that I'm going to make. But I was thinking about putting one of these, like maybe somewhere on the center, kind of add like a different thing. But I'm not sure. I might even just like use it as some sort of a link on the bottom, because he does mechanic work, and I don't you know, with mechanicking, you got to put your hands in a lot of tight spots, and he doesn't want it to get caught and it get lost or broken. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna use these, but I got a lot of planning to do on these projects. So, but I got these, and like I said, they're in a Native American style, but it's got like a little turquoise gem in the middle of each one, and then it's like an antique bronze colored metal. So I got one of those. And for the for my cousin's armband, I found a bunch of different sea life with the help of Dustin, because he had a lot of different ideas that I think are going to help me out quite a bit. But I found this string of like ivory turtles that look like they've been distressed a little bit. So maybe I can add a couple little dangly turtles on her armband for her to wear. Let's see. But yeah, this is it says it's a natural turquoise stone, so this is, I guess, like a white turquoise on it. So got her a string of turtles, and then I got a string of natural shells. They look like they've been trimmed down into like a flower or some kind of leaf. So we got some of these. Here's a better way of seeing it on the card, so you can see the detail in them. So I got a string of these. See what I can make with those. I got a string of these little seahorses that also look like they've been they've been painted and distressed a little bit. So just some little danglies to try and put on it and make it flow a little bit more, and some such. And then these are, it's a natural quartz stone, but it's been dyed or painted. But I got a string of these little quartz stone beads. Maybe figure out a way to attach a couple of these to the armband for her. So we'll see how this turns out, but I will definitely do my best to give you guys progress on these projects as soon as I start them. We're getting ready to slow down at work here pretty soon. We're thinking, just depends on how it is for the holidays, but we're going to see what happens with these bead projects that I'm going to try and work on this fall. After we checked out all of the jewelry stuff, we had gone to the back area where they keep some clearance stuff, but also where they keep a lot of their sewing supplies, their stitching supplies, the extra containers, storage containers you can get, and their one magazine rack full of books. And I'm going to try and get back into tatted lace, so I found a book to help me figure out different patterns, different like styles for tatting, so I can get into this. So, and this is by Search Press. That's the company that published it. So I haven't looked through this one yet, but I probably will later. And then my friend Dustin found this Just Catch the Craze steampunk book. So he and I are both going to take a look and try and give me some ideas for the necklace I'm making for my friend. So gonna see what we can't do about that, and hopefully I can get some progress made. So we'll just have to kind of see how things go. So that's pretty much all that's going on right now. I'm just gonna be kind of working through my craft room, getting stuff in it situated and sorted out. I'm eventually gonna go through all of my craft haul bags and get all that sorted out into whatever bins I can find. But I just have a lot of arranging I have to do and get a plan figured out for how I'm gonna... sorry, excuse me. And try and get a plan figured out to finish getting this room arranged. It's a little smaller than my last craft room, but we're gonna see what I can do room-wise. See what I can do for like storage and maybe get some shelving attached and figure out something from there. I'm also going to be like decorating the ceiling a little bit with some stuff, with my like big wall tapestry hanging that I have. I'm probably going to hang that on the ceiling, and a few other things that I have that I'd like to attach. So we're just going to see what happens with all that and how it goes. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them in the description box below. I will also have my Facebook link down in the description box so you guys can private message me or comment on my Facebook page. And if you guys have anything else you want to say, just let me know. Have a good one. Bye, guys. Almost forgot, one other section we'd gone to before we left the store was the applique section. So I got 5 new appliques that I didn't have. So I got an owl. Great horned owl. Try and get a little closer. Got one of these. And then I'd found a couple of new rose ones. So this is one. And then this is a slightly bigger one. And then I had found this one. And the last one I found, it kind of reminded me of a drawing that one of my other cousins had done. She actually got it as a tattoo, kind of. But she had designed that one herself, and this just kind of reminded me of it. So, but that was everything we had gotten from the Joann Fabric store. So, not much else is going on, guys, so I hope you have a good day. Bye.